さてと、今日は配信を始めようかと思います。大ウーバー設置とか。多分大丈夫だ。これからどうするかつうと、あ、そうでした。まず最初にやることはちょっと景気のいいことを
Introductions?
やらない。
No need.
クリス的にはだいぶ HP キャラなのにかしこ。あれどうまでどこ出した。これは4回してて、SSR 一人入れてただけでもいいと思うべきなのか。なんかまあ珍しい。
I'm the
salty and tired, but welcome to Ruby's shop.
hello. Take as much time as you like. Smart choice.
待ってて。リクルートじゃなくていませんね、全然。やることはないかな。オフセクター終わってなかったっけ。あ、これか。これもちまちまやってっからいっぱい住んだらはいいです。
Welcome to an arena! We have a star in our midst.
またハチのされとる。一人、ああ、リベンジされてる。はい。いやー、でもまあまあいけそうだったろうという。あ、いいや、もう。 ちはないよね。
I must succeed for everyone's sake.
呼ばなくていいからアピールできる。
There's a beach here.
B
Yes, this should work nicely.
Is Gluttony here?
Yeah, it should be underground, within a 10-kilometer radius.
マジで
10 kilometers? How are we supposed to find it?
How do you think? We need to lure it out.
But how?
犬は
By using
No,
the
I just-
beach for starters. Setting up here will allow us to minimize the amount of raptures that could swarm us.
ね
Then what?
Since gluttony reacts to strong energy sources, I'd say it stands to reason that's what we have to use to lure it, don't you?
Do we have something that's capable of producing that much energy?
We do. Both of you, listen to me carefully. I'll lure out gluttony.
私がブラトニーを引きつける。
Uni, once I get it to stop, you need to make sure it doesn't close its mouth. You need to hold it open for as long as you can, however you can, until Mori and Siren are out of there. There's a chance they might not be able to escape through Gluttony's breathing hole. While Uni's doing that, Mori, you need to take the E2 crystals and hop inside its mouth.
Okay.
The main reason Siren refuses to come out is that
ね
she intends on sacrificing herself in order to eliminate the energy inside the AA pillar. In other words, if we can't convince Siren to leave of her own accord, we can't save her. That's why your role is the most crucial, Mori. Not only do you have to go back inside Gluttony and plant the E2 crystals onto its core,
とってもかっこいいだからやめてくれとしか言い思わん。ほんと。
you also have to meet up with Siren and convince her to come out.
いや、本当は、軍畜がビシッとしてるのは自由だというか、だから分かってきたわ。本当に。
You can do it. No, you need to do it. We came here to save a life, not to lose our own.
You're right. I have to do it. I have to save her no matter what. That's why I asked for your help. You both are risking your lives for my sake. I won't fail you.
You've become a real trustworthy ally, Mori.
Well,
Don't make fun of me when I'm being serious.
All right, all right. Anyway, shall we get started? Yes, Uni?
いらないよ。
Uni. It's okay. I would never leave you behind. We promised each other that we would truly see each other, that we would feel each other's pain, and that we would atone for our sins together.
やべえ。そのかっこいいのやめてくれ。香り重たすぎる。
I haven't forgotten that promise, and I intend to keep it. Trust me, and wait. Failure is not an option.
むしろもう喜んでやるって感じか。ラクターの顔を入れるってやつ。
Thank you, Uni. I'll be back. Code release. Activate all cores to their limit. Initiate fusion.
Recognition complete. Activate all cores in body to their limit. Error. Reaction error. Fusion unsuccess. Unlock code. Deep. Activate all cores in body to their limit. Initiating fusion.
Mihara!
What did you just say?
なんなんだ。
Put what where?
Mana, you did receive what I sent, didn't you?
I believe so. Are you talking about this?
マジで。
That's it. Looks like it arrived safely. I was worried because the elevator wasn't working properly. I suppose sending something small doesn't pose any issues.
I would like you to insert this in my body.
Excuse me?
It's a special gift I prepared for Mihara. To get her stronger much more quickly. Tuck it safe and sound beside her Nikke core if you would. I would have loved to handle it myself, what with this being the first experiment and all. But as you know, I don't exactly have freedom of movement right now.
I'm still not following.
Mihara was the one who contacted me. Quite eagerly, I must say. She told me she requires additional strength in order to fight gluttony. Given that she couldn't utilize her current body's ability to its fullest, she wanted my help. And to that end, she agreed to become my test subject.
Mihara?
That's why I prepared this little doohickey for her. It's quite risky, to be sure, but if you want to enhance a Nikke's abilities in one go, it's the best option available.
So it's meant to enhance Nikke's abilities, yet you're having me insert it beside her core separately. Is this a rapture core?
You're familiar with the ins and outs of Nikke bodies. I'm sure you can insert it next to her current core easily enough, right?
This is incredibly dangerous. If I insert this inside her, the Nikke core could...
Do you remember your promise from long ago? You said you would help me the next time I wanted to do something good. Well, now's that time. I can't lead the Ark at the moment. And Mihara needs to fortify her strength straight away. that leaves us with you, Mana. You're the only one who can do this.
You call inserting this inside a Nikke a good thing?
Of course. I'm giving a Nikke who wants to be stronger the power she deserves. What's more benevolent than that?
But
Yeah,
a
well,
Nikke and Rapture Core can't exist together.
そ
You
れは
of
だっ
all
て
people should know that a Nikke's core.
Yes, I know. Nikke cores have a barrier which prevents them from reacting with other cores. But what if you could break past that barrier?
What?
言ってみる
Are
こ
you
と
telling me you figured out a way? How?
That's my little secret. If I told you, you might have to get sent somewhere awfully dangerous. You don't want that, do you?
No.
Now then, be a good girl, would you? Don't let your curiosity get the best of you. Don't peek inside the box and just put it inside her, okay?
Understood.
What's this barrier you're both talking about?
Nikke cores have a safety mechanism, which makes it so they
Wow.
can't react with other cores. Even if it's two Nikke cores in one body, it prevents them from interacting. It will also prevent Rapture cores from devouring the Nikke core, and vice versa.
You mean Nikke and Rapture cores can consume each other?
Yes, a clear example of that is core dust. It can distill a Rapture core down to its essence and use that to stimulate growth within a Nikke's own
Okay.
core.
Yes. リスティオなんだっけ上流ハラプターコアの
Tien!
Oh dear, there I go again, running my mouth. If you knew any
That's
more
a bit
about this,
tough.
Mihara, you'd never be allowed up on the surface again. So I'll stop there. On the other hand, it's nice knowing the stakes, don't you think?
Of course. It's important to know these things.
Now then, Mihara, once that core is implanted into your body, all the abilities you previously couldn't draw out from your body will fully awaken. If there are no changes after the surgery, then it means your body itself is defective. However, I can quite confidently say that my sister is the best of the best when it comes to building Nikkes. So I'm sure you'll become much stronger, Mihara. That is, if you can endure the pain. Every prior test subject has died because they couldn't withstand the pain. You, however, said you'd be willing to do anything. So I'm sure you'll be able to endure it, won't you?
Of course.
I can't wait to see how it turns out.
まあないが不安入れるでしょ笑っちゃいけん俯瞰できるその格好やめてよだからよ
Warning, system error. Warning, core response error. Warning, core resonance activation. Connecting code. Error. Warning, core type. Match. Error. Warning, barrier. Reactivation. required.
I know you're not used to a core like this, but you've got to accept it.
Warning, barrier. Reactivation required. Warning, barrier. Reactivation required.
If this continues, my body will...
でもまたレイジの声久しぶりに聞いた。
You... me... Don't worry. I'll accept it all. The pain... the sorrow... the desperation... all of it. I'll take it all in. I will never abandon you. This time, no matter what, I will bring you back on the right path. If we die together. And if we live together. I will claim this power as my own, in order to protect our bond, no matter how great the pain. I'll do this, so that no one will ever take you away from me again.
Mihara?
フィッシュライト、紫色だから紫なんだ。
Such power. My arms could be ripped off. My entire body could be smashed to a pulp. And I would enjoy it. There's no limit to the pain that I can now endure. How thrilling. Oh, the fun I'm going to have.
なんでよう乗ってったらここまでもうストーリーとして
In order to establish a connection with these chains, all I have to do is stab the enemy with this. Suen was right. If this is the kind of ability she originally envisioned, then the sensory exchange I was capable of before could only be considered a failure.
ああ
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I've never felt this powerful in my life. Almost omnipotent.
無理ポテンツなんだっけ全能のがすみだ
And considering how much energy I just released, it's bound to come calling. Everyone, back up.
あだこのエネルギーシーサーできたってことはおいだから次すっごいやなるフード
Gluttony!
Now that our guest has accepted my invitation, let's go, Uni. Let the hunt begin.
うん来るねえシェかっけーすぎるわさ
Can I do this?
戦っといてください
Even when I'm preparing, I'm going to. That actually worked? Am I not entirely worthless in battle?
Sorry to tell you this, but you're not going anywhere. Darn, it's good at sensing danger. Maybe it knows instinctively that a hit from this is bad news.
Mihara, watch out for the tentacles!
Yui も強いのか
Uni.
Everyone, duck!
Wow, your shooting is really improved, Mori.
I still missed a few, so don't get too comfortable.
Thankfully, it's too busy digesting something to spew out that silver liquid. In that case, we've got a chance. Now then. Now that our chains are connected, why don't we swap our senses? I can feel it. So this is what you're feeling. You really do have so much inside you. Then you've never felt the sensation of your own cheek being bitten down on, have you? Would you like me to show you? Let's enjoy this pain together. You're so spirited now. Why don't we enjoy a little more? My goodness, I didn't expect the pain to be so bad that you'd try to close your mouth.
No.
We can't have that. Otherwise Mori won't be able to pass through. Yuni? Yuni!
뭐実行されんのかなこのタイプのやつ。ルーキアの中は異質って言いますよ。
No! Your body can't handle the stress! You're incredible, Yuni.
Uni.
Mori, you have exactly 30 minutes, not a second more. After that, my sensory exchange will be severed. You've got to convince Siren before then.
30 minutes? That's all I have?
Can you do it?
Yes, I can do this.
Then go. Go and rescue Siren.
Okay.
やらないですよ。かかったこと知らないの。知らんわ。
I can't believe it. Did she just wish you good luck?
I think so. Thank you, Uni.
今のはカンバセーション
I'll
でいた
rescue
かっていうのは
Siren
なん
if
か
it's
分
the
かった
last
わ。
thing I do.
イーストフェでしたな。なんかちょっと自白ミッションにちょっとあれ怖がってる恐怖症距離感じてきたっていう理由がございます。
Siren! I'm not alone. We're all in this together.
Target eliminated.
だからマナはこんな痛い地位にあったのか。
Reloading.
でユニはこのタイプ上しげ。
It would have been nice to play around with them for a bit longer.
That sound.
Gluttony is shaking?
It's as if it's fighting against something. But what? Something is hurting it. Someone's running this way?
Siren!
Ah!
30分待ったけどまあでもいやいやそうだな30分も必要ですね。
Mori! I need to save her! Mori!
I really thought I was gonna die.
What are you doing here again?
Hold on. Thank goodness. I got it through safely.
Mori?
Siren! Let's get out of here.
それはびっくりそうだ。
Gaze upon me, my audience.
治安的大変なんです。
Reloading.
今ちっちゃい役立ち。
Regroup!
あ、抜けた。
Go again!
あ、でもうまくいけるとか言う。
my throat! Wait! Reloading!
What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it.
Let's get out of this place, Siren. Mihara and Uni are waiting for us outside. They're keeping Gluttony from moving. We need to leave at once.
I can't! I must ensure the AA pillar's energy is completely depleted!
You can do that outside. You just need to take it with you so that Gluttony can't consume it.
That's impossible! Gluttony is instinctively drawn to substantial energy sources! Even if we take it outside, Gluttony won't stop chasing it until it's consumed once more! If it does swallow it, and ends up digesting it, there'll be no going back.
Then we have to take out Gluttony.
I'm sorry. I can't go up against Gluttony now! Not with my powers weakened as they are!
Look! We can use this.
What is that?
This thing absorbs electrical energy. If we can lodge it into Gluttony's core, we might be able to stop it.
Oh! How does it work?
I honestly don't really understand the mechanics, but Mana, a researcher from MMR, said that if this comes into contact with Gluttony's core, it'll expand and absorb all of Gluttony's energy until it ceases to be.
But doesn't that mean it would also be dangerous for us Nikkeis?
Yes, but Mana said it'll be fine as long as it's contained somehow, like in this glass bottle. They were originally intending to use the AA pillar to eliminate the crystals, but then Gluttony swallowed it and threw a wrench in the works.
So that's what the AA pillar was doing here in the first place!
I don't pretend to know all the details, but if we inject this into Gluttony's core, we can stop it. So let's be done with this and get the hell out of here.
Ugh.
Siren?
Mori,
Yes?
you came back to this hellish place to give me this?
ヘルシュ。よくみたいな場所か。
Thank you, Mori. And I'm sorry. But I'm not leaving this place.
What?
I will use this to defeat Gluttony. But first, you must leave.
No. I'm not leaving without you.
I might not be able to hit Gluttony's core on the first try. Even if I do manage to insert it into the core, it might not have the effect that we expect. Someone has to stay behind and keep watch.
Then we'll both stay.
We don't know how dangerous these crystals are, or what effects they will have on the bubbles, or Nikkeis. If things go wrong, we could both end up dead.
And we'll die together.
Mori!
Don't even think about using your Kotodama on me. No matter how many times you send me out, I'll find a way to crawl back in.
Mori,
ど
Don't
うせ
do
ミッシ
this.
ョンは失敗したら死ぬっていう話だったからね。
You stop this. Don't throw your life away just because there's a tiny chance things might not go as planned. If there's even the slightest possibility, you need to cling to it. Stay alive.
Mori.
I know that I can't be of any help here. I'm not a goddess of victory like you. And even getting Gluttony to swallow me was a struggle. I can't even shoot well enough to block all the debris flying at me and my friends. There's no way I can lodge these crystals into Gluttony's core either. Not with my pathetic strength. I'm just a useless Nikke with nothing but this body. An incompetent member of the incubator squad who's about to be scrapped. I can't make a single impact in this filthy, cruel world. I know that. I know that, but...
いやこれ黒境をちょっとPTM になんか晒したって感じだけじゃん。でもちょっとぐらい分かってんのか。
I want to save you! I want to do that much. At least, you told me to live. That you were glad I was born. You saved my life. I want to see a world where you can be happy. So live. Show me that it's possible. Prove to me that the world is a kind and beautiful place. That as long as you keep living, someday happiness will come.
Mori.
Prove to me that kindness should be repaid with kindness. That this is how we can find happiness. That good people will be rewarded someday. You're the only person who's ever celebrated my existence. You're the one and only true goddess of victory.
Goddess of victory.
ついけらんけど。そのタブ
I
に
don't want
反
to
応
live
す
in
る
a。world where you're not around. I'll lose all semblance of hope. How could I go on living in a world where no one celebrates my being there? So live for me. Even if there's one small chance at survival, cling to it and seize victory. Stay alive and keep surviving. Save me. My goddess of victory!
上手出るなそういう釣り。いや、ぶちに小さん、すごいな。いや、重いやつはやっぱ整理喋ってもらおうって誰やん。そうですよね。ジャンシーハーセーフ。はい。そうだよ。
But the story isn't over yet. I must continue writing it. Not just for myself, but for all of you as well.
これ友情出演。
I promise that the story we'll write from now on won't be one of failure, but one with a happy ending. Come, let's write our story.
the slightest chance of us being able to rewrite our story? I have to take it! I will survive! I will become the indomitable goddess of victory!
Yes, that's it!
Together, we'll survive and forge our own happy ending!
Yes! Screw it! Whatever happens, happens!
こう下げ取ってきます。
Reloading!
A rather simple task.
Last card.
Looks like you've finally calmed down a bit. Even a big old rapture like you has its limits when it comes to pain, huh? Uni. It's exerting a lot of force, isn't it? Shall I help you lift this? You can handle it? You're incredible, Uni. I know it must be tough, but you're holding up well. Uni. It's okay. You're not alone. I'm here to bear the burden with you. That's why I gain this strength. So, let's save them. Let's rescue those who see our presence as a gift. The ones who consider us friends. If we keep saving them all, one by one, maybe someday, we'll be able to find the path to redemption. I'll be right there with you, Uni, until we reach the end of that path. So don't be afraid. Anyway, I wonder if Mori managed to convince Siren. What's with all this shaking? Bubbles?
Uni! Mihara!
Siren?
Get back!
Uni! Uni, get down!
Don't worry.
Ugh.
Siren, take a seat. 緊張190ぐらいいそうやな。
I won't let anything hurt you. Ever.
Siren.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Siren?
Oh?
Do I really have to fire this thing?
Uh-huh.
Let me make sure I've got this right. The bubble bullet containing the crystals is loaded in here. And once I pull the trigger, it'll fly straight towards the core, right?
Uh-huh. And while you do that, I'll send this entire space up to the surface. That way, we can protect ourselves from any unforeseen dangers the crystals might pose.
You're going to bring up this entire area?
That's why I need your help. The moment I make this space float, that's when you fire that gun. That way, the bullet will hit the core at the same time we surface.
But what if I mess up? What if I miss the core?
It's okay. The bullet will find its mark. I guarantee it.
In other words, even if I miss, you'll use your kotodama to make sure it lands where it should.
Uh-huh.
All right then. I'm ready. Let me know when I need to shoot.
Uh-huh. All right then. All together now. Let's rise to the surface. Mori, now!
Here goes nothing. Siren!
Hit your mark.
I thought I was gonna die back there.
What about the crystals?
We made sure it hit Gluttony's core. We saw it start to expand.
I guess that wasn't quite enough to do the trick.
Yes, but it looks like it had no effect.
Looks like it chowed down on those crystals, all right.
We must eliminate Gluttony once and for all before the silver liquid completely dissolves the crystals. So, I'd like to ask, will you fight by my side?
これは当たり前。
As if you had to ask.
なんで雑でねが。
Of course we're with you. That's why we came here.
Yeah. Don't be silly and ask such an obvious question.
わかそうだよ。
I already told you. We're all coming back alive.
でラスボス。
You're right.
まあ、ラスボ
We're
スという
all
か。
making it out of here alive. Let's win this together.
All right.
Encounter.
エンカウンターお前か言うのか。穴がついてください。
Tell me the story of victory.
I'll eat quickly, so stop staring.
そういう。
Full contact. Pour out. Now is the time of true healing.
さすが。
What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it.
Doesn't this thing ever get tired? It's taken one heck of a beating, and it's still making such intense vibrations.
The core is certainly holding up better than we expected. It isn't breaking apart like we thought it would. Maybe the core has gotten weak, and there's not enough energy reaching the crystals.
If only we could throw some kind of bait to make the core expand and the crystals grow larger.
Bait.
ベイトなんだっけ、おとりじゃなくて。ゲポや、なんだっけ。
I got just the thing.
What? Oh, you mean the AA pillar?
Oh, right. I totally forgot about that thing.
Since it's already been melted by the silver liquid, it should be absorbed quickly.
If we feed that to the core, the crystals should grow much larger.
Uh-huh.
Well then, let's get this thing to open wide. So you can feed it a little treat.
Let's go. Oh.
Nice going, Uni. Watch out!
Spread out.
Don't you dare go around spewing such dangerous stuff. Shall we have another go at it together? Siren!
Oh! You want this pillar so badly? Come and get it! Everyone, step back!
Okay.
All right.
chew on this! Break apart!
It's finally
Only pure.
What's that?
I think it's Gluttony's main body.
Wait, you're telling me there's more to this thing?
No wonder I sensed something more when I exchanged senses with it. That must have been the connection to its main body.
You're right. When I was inside its throat, I used the bubbles to investigate. Gluttony consists of one massive main body with multiple mouths attached to it. The place where I was staying was inside the throat of one of those mouth organs.
So, the core we just destroyed is the core of that mouth?
I'm afraid so.
So that's why you kept saying we were inside its throat and not its stomach. That's some rapture.
How can you still laugh at a time like this? What are we gonna do if that thing comes back?
It won't. Judging by how faint those sounds are, it seems to have run away.
So it severed one of its mouths and fled?
It most likely ran away because its main body was about to be swallowed by the crystal.
Nice to know we had it against the ropes. Considering how it ran off with its tail tucked between its legs, I doubt it will be back anytime soon. It knows that this place is filled with its worst nightmare.
So what then? Did we win?
Yes, we did. We won.
でもハーフェイとグラトリーのこと知
We
りすぎ
won!
や。
We won!
Good job, everyone.
Siren, how does it feel to be back in the great outdoors after so long?
Well...
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I guess it has been a long time for you.
Yeah. It's been a really long time.
Wow, the sun is rising.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
It's breathtaking. The world is so beautiful.
You bet it is.
Oh, Mihara, Uni, Mori. Thank you for saving me.
Siren.
What are you crying for?
Why?
Because I'm so thankful. I never thought I'd be able to see the sun again. To be able to set my feet on solid ground. Breathe in fresh air. I didn't even dare dream of it.
Siren.
Thank you for saving me. For not giving up on me. For extending your hands out to me.
Oh man, don't you cry. If you do, I'll start crying too.
Oh. Don't cry, Mori.
Oi.
Don't you start laughing. Do you have any idea how worried I was? Don't you ever do that again. No more heroic sacrifices or any of that nonsense. Never again. You hear me?
Yes, okay.
Yuni.
大丈夫か？
How are you feeling? How does it feel saving someone for the first time? Feels good? If you feel good, then so do I. You did great, Yuni. All right, you two. That's enough moving around now. That girl. Isn't that one of your bubbles, Siren?
Oh?
あ
Ah. Those are the bubbles I sent to find Cinderella. What's she doing here?
Siren, over there. Look.
Oh?
え、こんな小さかったの？
Over there.
あ、グッディープレイ変で。頑張ってそれ用意してきます。
Cinderella?
Well, what are you waiting
じゃ
for?
あそのフランクやめますの。
Our voices soar together, carving stems, hand in hand, chains
Is it really you? It's warm.
แต่ถึงไม่ได้やすぎないパスでやっててはもだしだ。まあいいや。
Cinderella! Cinderella!
I missed you, Siren.
Tears?
Siren, it's Ave.
Oh, Eve? Eve!
いやーでもふわりくんってやっぱ配信先では気するな。重すぎて大すごいスピーカーなんか。その受けやすぎるわ。だからその二人もやめてお前ら。それしか言うことがない。ナリス。あ、終わりました。
Knowing that what's by my side is unbreakable fills me with such joy.
切れんのか。意外にも。雰囲気出てるなぁ。プシュイング無芸場だ。待って。いや、不然你下午请你来这个是呢。それぞれ頑張ってクリアーす。
Leave it to me.
やばらございません。いや、ソーリーな英語できてますわ、ほんと。ほら。いや、もううちフォクしなくていいよ、もう。いや、ブラス。切ろう。あ、罠から奪いたいけどダメだ、僕。今回、もうスイッチしただから。泣いたいけどだ。うわ、ライダーブラウン。で、ヘース。これ、うちに来たからには、とりあえず4まで上げるとは習わしなんで。いや、順番的にここ上げたいな。ちょっとそんな暇ないから、とりあえず。
I feel like my skin is thinner than before. That must mean I'll be able to feel more, right?
Thank you for your support.
Now I can take my pranks to the next level! Wow, I've grown stronger!
1GB って人にアニエクツミハールフォーで浅いよし見てなかったっす。メッセージをくれた。
follow you closely, teacher.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
なんかあるだろう。
If you want me to get on it.
Encounter.
ボスは待つのか。
The bubbles will show us the way.
Die. これが初めて言う。
Time to go.
Elysion Harper.
ミッションハーパー。
Moran. You know not to call me that. It's a name I left behind long ago.
Where are you going?
I'm going back home.
That's a good idea. How about you leave those bags you're carrying now?
Sorry, but I'm gonna be needing these. They're weapons that can protect us.
All they're going to do is get you killed.
What makes you so sure?
Because
Listen to us, you idiot. If you carry those around, what do you think is going to happen?
Is it bloodshed that you want? Because that's what you're going to get.
you guys were fast.
Long time no see. It's been a while since the Underworld Queen were all in the same place.
Shut up and listen to me. If you insist on using those, Heavenly Ascension will be designated as a terrorist group armed with advanced weaponry. I never said anything until now because all you ever had were obsolete weapons that didn't pose any threat. What you have there, however, changes everything. It doesn't matter that those are Nikke weapons. What matters is that you possessing those makes you a credible threat. That will make the central government consider you public enemy number one. They'll wipe you all out.
ってことはじゃあテロリストナンバーワンテロリ
No
スト
matter how long it takes.
And it won't be just Heavenly Ascension. The entire Outer Rim will be reduced to rubble. Thousands of lives will be lost.
I met with one of the deputy chiefs. When I said I had something serious to discuss, he penciled me right in. I requested that they station Nikkes in the Outer Rim as well.
Why Nikkes?
I was scared. When I heard that the Raptures had gotten within spitting distance of the Ark. And when I heard that Matisse had wiped them out. How not a single soul in the entire Outer Rim was taken into consideration throughout the entire process. That awakened a fear within me unlike anything I'd experienced before. I had forgotten who our real enemy was. Why we locked ourselves in this dank underground prison. So I begged. I pleaded with the deputy chief while he sat there sipping on his tea like I was invisible. I said that everyone in the Outer Rim just wanted to live. They're people too. So could he please station a few Nikkes there? If he did, I would dismantle Heavenly Ascension and fade into obscurity. They could even close the barrier if they wanted to. As long as we had a chance to live. You know what he said to me?
Enough!
Then, he tried to kill me, but I escaped. He never intended on listening to a single word I had to say. As far as they're concerned, the Outer Rim isn't a place where people live. It's a garbage heap. That's where we've been living.
Who? Who said those things?
Moran, answer me one thing. Are we human?
Of course you are! You're all human beings! Living, breathing human beings!
Then why are we treated like this?
They are the ones who aren't human.
でも話を重たいだ。代行La Califara Shatoda.
I needed a fail-safe plan. Something to fall back on. These will be the weapons that will protect us.
What about the bomb?
We will secure our own elevator. We found one with a good location, but the shaft is blocked. We'll use the bomb to break through.
Are you really willing to go that far?
Yes. No one cares. No one has ever helped us.
We care! We can help! Underworld Queen, me, Rosanna, Sakura will all help!
I'm sorry, but I don't believe you.
You ungrateful turd. Why do you think we went through all of that rigmarole back at Coin Rush? What are we doing here right now? You think we came here to get front row seats to our own friend's suicide?
You're just following Mustang's orders. To protect the Outer Rim. By force, if necessary.
Yes, that is true. We were sent here to quell the conflict.
不然了，你要先这下子。
To erase any trace of it,
なんで
so
矛
that
盾
we
して
can
んの？
ensure there'd be no loss of life inside the Ark. Our mission is to suppress violence with violence. And you're the one about to ignite that vicious cycle. You do understand that shooting you where you stand would be the simplest way to resolve this entire issue, don't you? Drop your weapons. Turn around, pretend like none of this happened, and take the elevator back to the Outer Rim. We'll handle the rest. Please, choose life. The future that you're hoping for will surely come. On my own reputation and of my gang, I promise you, it will come.
I and the entire Peony Association also promise.
Fine. I'll try my best. So drop your weapons and get lost.
When will we be finally treated as humans? Will it ever come to pass? When we can escape this dark, miserable place? Do you think that day will ever come?
It will. I promise you, it will.
I believe.
Get down!
Let us get off to a beautiful
な
start.
研究に話しかそぶったら新しいキャラクターのためのなんかダズのストーリーかと思ったら一応繋がってるっていう感じで
Pretty close to our practice drills. Tell me that you want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Fully active. Here's through.
Target down.
Tell me that you want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. The uniform is so comfortable.
How heavy your burden has been.
I've got this. As long as we're together, I will never fall.
You want me to get on it?
Wait,
a good student. The bubbles will show us the way.
Reload.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. How to reload them. Woo! That concludes today's lesson.
Proceeding to target. どのくらいかそうかこれない
Everybody get ready. The bubbles will show us the way.
As long as we're together, I will.
It is not
A good student.
Proceeding.
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy.
It is not
A good You want me to get on it?
Encounter.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Harper!
あとあれやばい
You've been hit in the shoulder. Don't move.
For crying out loud, I told you to aim for the head.
どうも誰こいつ
I even turned off your inhibitors.
初めてデビューしたぞこれ
Then again, should have known better than to expect anything from mass production models.
You must have kissed a lot of asses for them. To let you come out this far, Deputy Chief.
Well done, Underworld Queen. You followed my orders to the T.
あでもこれまあまあ偉い人らおかしいですお
You
しよう
stalled her just long enough for me to arrive.
Huh? What are you talking about? Who gave us orders?
I did. To you. I heard the terrorist leader was on the run, so I ordered you to buy me some time.
Bullshit! We never received any such order.
Moran, he's just saying this to cover his ass later. I assume this entire conversation is being recorded somehow.
We never received any orders from you, Deputy Chief. Why would we ever accept an order from you anyways?
何人メールでしたら
Everyone knows you've never had a single Nikke under your command all these years.
What then? Are you saying that you were helping the terrorist escape?
Terrorist? Who are you talking about?
Don't play games with me. I'm talking about that subversive piece of filth lying over there.
How did he know we were here?
Huh. Do you know what this elevator is used for? We often use it to dispose of any subhuman filth and dump them into the outer rim.
アブシューマンえらいこと言うな
So it was blindingly obvious this is where I would find you. After all, loathsome flies are naturally attracted to excrement.
Is there a traitor among us? No. Only 5 people knew about this plan. Huh. Viper. We've been bitten by a venomous snake.
I must admit, very well said.
I want to talk to you. Honestly, I do.
Fire.
あれあんたの
I feel I must remind you. When you're in our domain, you need our permission to make any kind of move. No exceptions. That includes you, Tobin.
What is this? Are you protecting this terrorist? You're Nikke's. You should be protecting mankind. Now you're siding with a known terrorist, threatening the entire Ark? This is treason!
Stay back, all of you. You mustn't get yourselves involved in this.
Sorry, but we can't do that.
All traitors are to be executed. None will be spared. Contact Ingrid. Ask her to send Extrinsic immediately. Tell her we have some irregulars who have betrayed their benefactors.
Extrinsic. So they finally finished it.
Go ahead, call them, and tell them to make it snappy. I've been dying to meet these Reapers everyone's been talking about.
Rumors are typically grossly exaggerated.
Right. Yes.
You shouldn't have made the mistake of coming here personally, Dopin. I made these explosives myself, so I'm afraid they're not all that powerful. The Nikkes will live, but it'll still be more than enough to kill you and me.
You filthy terrorist.
Back off. I'm going.
Wait, you can't!
We want to live too, Moran. See you in another life. Huh?
I put a lock on the elevator doors. You're not going anywhere.
Okay. Then we'll die together. You coward.
You're the only one getting blown up today. Fire!
Grab Harper. We can't let her take those explosives up to the surface.
First things first. We need to get them to stop shooting.
No, first the bomb!
What the? What's happening?
Stop the elevator! I said stop it! How could that lock have come loose? I had it fastened tight! Outer Rim! Send troops to the Outer Rim! Wipe them out!
Jackal.
Watch over me.
Now is the time of true beauty.
Target down. Reload.
Tell me that you want to preserve beautiful memories of life here this way. That concludes today's lesson.
Proceeding to target.
Everybody get ready.
The bubbles will show us
What a truly beautiful...
Proceeding to
a
target.
good student.
It is not becoming to rush.
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
You want me to get on it? Wait, that's
A good student. Listen.
Proceeding to target. Was it luck? Or... Doesn't matter. As long as we have this weapon, we can protect our home. Rather than standing idly and awaiting our demise, these weapons will allow us to end things on our own terms. Right. It's better to end things this way. I'm tired. Huh? What's that sound? The excavation bomb. How the...
The bomb exploded while on the surface, creating a passageway that led directly to the Ark. All the Raptures gather near the detonation site, having heard the explosion. That resulted in the current situation that is still unfolding.
Why didn't you stop it? Aren't you supposed to be some super smart AI? You record everything that's happening.
I overlooked it.
Huh?
I didn't consider how each individual step could potentially lead to this conclusion. I suppose I am at fault for not sufficiently grasping how the human mind works.
So, you make mistakes too.
There are too many Raptures here. There's no way all of them just happen to be in the immediate vicinity.
As you all are well aware, Not long ago, a large swarm of raptures was called to the Ark. While the remaining forces from that conflict, including raptures gathered in the surrounding area, a Lord-class rapture emitted a calling signal. That resulted in the substantial swarm which you currently see descending upon the Ark. You have 300 meters until you reach my chamber. We'll discuss the rest inside.
May the Creator bless us.
Target down.
Tell me that you want to preserve beautiful memories of my kids' life. Tell me that you want to preserve beautiful memories of my kids' life. Can do. Beautiful memories of my campus life. Feast your eyes on what a student can do.
やるじゃない。
Tell me that you want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. That concludes today's lesson. The bubbles will show us the way. I'll follow you closely, teacher.
You want me to get on it? Wait, they are humanity's enemy.
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
It is not becoming. Everybody get ready.
That concludes today's lesson.
You want me to get on it? Wait, that didn't come out right.
Proceeding to target.
Everybody get ready. We will also emerge victorious. So
it is not becoming.
Encounter. The bubble. We will also emerge victorious, so long as we never give up hope.
Proceeding to target.
Everybody get ready.
What
a truly beautiful story this was. It is not becoming to rush.
I will turn every...
It is...
That concludes today's lesson.
Proceeding to target.
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
They are humanity's enemy, and so I should...
Proceeding to target.
The bubbles will show us the way.
Everybody get...
Proceeding to target.
Let's go, everyone!
Reload.
Want to preserve
Now is the
memories
time
of my
of
campus
true
life.
purity. How heavy your burden has been.
Target clear. I've got this. Target down.
We want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Pretty close to our practice drills. We want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. This uniform is so comfortable.
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful. I will turn everything.
I'll follow you closely.
Engaging with enemy. Commander, stay behind me. Reload.
We want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Can do. This uniform is so comfortable. Just a moment. Please want to reload. This is pretty close to our practice drill.
Target.
We want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
Target down.
We want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
Enemy down.
We want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
We will also emerge victorious, so long as we never give up hope.
Encounter.
The bubbles will show us the
Enemy spotted. Engaging. Target clear.
Just a moment. Want to reload
I've got
real
this.
quick. We want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. This is pretty close to our practice drill. We want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life. Can do.
Reload.
How heavy your burden has been.
We want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
I've got this.
The uniform is so comfortable. This is pretty close to our practice drill. We want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
victorious, so long as we never give up hope.
ならば安全なプーツビスとこうかと。いや、今日はこれくらいしこうか。物語は章の切れ目だから説明書だ気がします。本当にやることないだ。よし、今日はじゃあこれで終わりますね。いやー、レイストーリーというか雰囲気がすごいな。待ってきちゃった。じゃあこれで終わります。ぶちゃ入れては